Oh, hey. Hello and welcome to Consolevania, episode 5.
Already? Amazing.
Amazing. On this episode I'm going to be reviewing the hybrid board game, video game Mansions of Madness. There's something fresher.
I've had a go at the game called Canarium and the game called Tokyo 42.
And our boy Jerry, I believe he's reviewing Little Nightmares. He's a little nightmare, isn't he?
Don't give
Hi, dads.
There he is.
There he is.
Hi, dads. I just want to say straight off the bat, Happy Father's Day. And I've got you as a wee special something. It's chocolate paintbrushes.
Oh, that's brilliant, Jerry.
Just for
Chocolate
your,
paintbrushes.
to use with your chocolate arms, you pair in them schools.
you nearly got us into right trouble with that part of last episode, man.
I've stopped swearing now. I've stopped swearing.
Right.
I've also got something else for you as well as chocolate paintbrushes.
Aye.
Loads of characters.
Yeah.
We've not been doing enough characters. Consolevania, when I grew up watching it, it was full of characters.
Okay.
So
Right,
I've brought you loads of new characters.
Characters.
Just for today as well. But that's not all I've been thinking about as well. I've got loads of other ideas, as well as some of the characters that we've come up with as well. I also thought there's been a lot of problems going on with the modders on the websites and stuff like that. A lot of the kind of modders have struggled with they're upset because Open Floor's been shut down, and I thought it was funny because it's like the modders versus rock stars and the mods versus the rockers stars. I thought we could do something a bit like mods versus the rocker stars, and it's the mods going to Dundee to take on the rocker stars. And then also thought about another character I can do, like, so I thought we've not really got a character who's like a games developer. So I've got this character called James Developer. He's a games developer. So I thought he'd do really good to kind of take on board as a character. And I thought we're not really doing enough with the fans, with the Consolevaniacs. I thought we should call them Consolevaniacs as well. They'd like that because then it makes them part of a group then. It's a bit like Animaniacs. You've seen the Animaniacs? That was a cartoon that had like 3 wee mad little kind of clown dog things, kind of Mickey Mouse, kind of weird extract characters.
My name's Steven, and well, I work in sales, and I'm 45 years old.
You know, the guy will be masturbating. If you have a cam, and a lot of them are doing some pretty weird stuff on those cameras.
Stephen doesn't think he has a serious problem. Despite losing his wife of 7 years, he seems to be heading into a deepening dependency and isolation from real human relationships.
My name's Alan. I've been separated for 7 years.
We have unwittingly produced the most powerful and pervasive sexual toy of all time.
My name's Steven, and I'm 45 years old.
While you're doing it, you're thinking, well, it's gotta stop.
My name's Alan.
They sucker you in with all kinds of promises, and you think, wow, I'm gonna have it all. You really do lose your mind. You don't think the way you normally would.
I'm 45 years old.
And maybe you start masturbating.
Good coffee. Ryan, did you just put a moustache in my coffee? Oh, jeez. Ryan, what the hell, Ryan? Excuse me, mate. Have you seen Ryan at Consolevania?
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
I think he went that way.
Bastard.
Okay, bye then.
Ryan. Absolutely sick of this carry-on man putting moustaches into your guts.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm Doctor Who. Have you lot, Robert?
What? It's me.
That sounds me. Yeah, but
Did you? Oh.
there's a command in Tokyo 42 where you can just change your avatar and nobody recognises you.
That's amazing.
It's just like a new power.
I can't hold it against him now, can I? You're funny.
Do you want any good stuff?
He is funny, isn't he? He was in disguise.
Oh, it's Canarium. I forgot to get the title sequence, record the title sequence. It's Canarium. You can play it on Steam. And the best part of the game, best looking part of the game is right at the start, and I don't think that's a good idea. Mr. Canarium, I don't think that's a good idea, because then you spend the rest of the game going, where's the game that I turned on? Why am I looking at this fucking PS2 nonsense? Obviously it's much better looking than a PS2, but that's what people say, isn't it? It looks like a PS2. That's the insult that you give to shit looking games. It looks like if your mate comes round and his girlfriend's really ugly, you say, didn't you? You say, I'm not saying I say this, you say, mate, your girlfriend is so ugly, she looks like she should be on a PS2. That's the part. But this game's better looking than a PS2 game, but it's fucking boring. It's really fucking boring. I grabbed it, it's on Steam. I grabbed it because that's the thing about Steam, is that you get a lot of games on Steam that the people are very enthusiastic about, and you shouldn't trust them. You shouldn't fucking trust them, because they don't know what they're talking about. It's just really boring. It's really boring. It's just pushing forward. It's really... Hey guys, you seen the new features in the latest update for Adobe Premiere? Fuck me, they're really good. You can get new title templates and new After Effects templates, and you can put your title there. It's fucking incredible. It's a really huge step forward, and oh god, it's still there. It's still there.
You have to move on. There is no other way.
Good idea, mate. Good idea. This is Tokyo 42, which is also on Steam. I'm just can't be bothered leaving the house, so I'm only playing Steam games. But the makers of Tokyo 42 themselves compare it to Syndicate, because it looks an awful lot like the way Syndicate used to look, so it's a lot more colourful. And let's get right down to the nitty gritty of what you want from any kind of experience in life, not just video games. You want nice colours, you want nice music, and you want to be able to sneak up behind guys and chop them to death with a big sword. That's what you want. If you're going to play the game like this, by the way, stealthy, then you're going to get the most out of it. Because as fun and nice as it is to move about in this game, there are big flaws, mainly in the combat. The combat is it's just fucked. Basically, it's fucked. There's so many positive things to say about the game, but the combat is fucked. The main issue being that the AI is just dreadful. It's kind of no there. So the guys will either just pick you off like nothing, or they'll run about like total idiots. So that kind of undermines the game a lot. It's a big disappointment. I need to be honest with you, it's a big disappointment. I still think you should play it, because it looks fucking great, the music's brilliant, it can be fun, but I'd say stick to stealth. But the AI is not good. It's unfortunately not. It's not good. But have a visit. Definitely have a visit. It's not very expensive, it's lovely and colourful. It's lovely and colourful. And it's just a nice place to go. It's a nice new place to go that you've never been. Is this universe? What universe is this? Are you still there? That's not meant to bend that way, is it? Hello?
People from my generation trying to explain digital content is near impossible. When we wanted to borrow a game for a pal, you'd have to, first of all, you couldn't phone them. There's no phones back then. When I was playing the Atari 2600, you couldn't give them a bell. No such thing. So you just had to get on your horse and ride there to the next village. And if you were lucky, they weren't doing the mines that day.
There was a boy, wasn't there? What was his bastard name again? The boy was on the... He was his brother was a right badging. His brother and all his pals, and they'd all went up the base and all that, and they'd got all our pals all got together, and the boy, I can't mind his name, he was a big strong boy, muscly boy, looked like he was a soldier or something, and he would go in, and there was the boy with a gas mask on. Oh, he was a right rascal, he was floating all that, he was floating about, and he'd be talking to you, and the boy his brother was a badging. He would be running about with a wee gun and that, you know what I mean? They'd be shooting at him, and they were in the snow. They were out in the snow. You mind the boys? He was his boss was back in the 60s. His boss was in the jungle in the 60s, and his boss, that boy's boss, was a lassie. He was a woman. And I don't know how it happened that that boy ended up, his brother was such a badgin, but it was alright, carry on.
Aye, because when the big difference, of course, was when I was a kid, you judged a game on the number of discs. It was, because it wasn't one disc. Let me tell you, it wasn't one disc. There was a game I was playing once, and it was 14 discs. 14 discs. Monkey Island, 1 or 2. Which one were we fighting the Germans in Monkey Island? I think it was Monkey Island, and it was 14 discs, and you would change them over constantly. That was a big part of the game. If you were a good disc changer, you were very popular, because people would invite you around all the time because you could change the disc, you know. It wouldn't always be 1 and 2 and 3. Sometimes it was always 1. Always was 1 was first, and then later on sometimes you go from disc 4 to disc 7. You'd have to be on it, you know. And the kids nowadays, they'd lose their mind. They're very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We were 1, 2, 5, 7, 12. Back to 1. It was quite a time.
Is he alright?
Did that kind of work?
Yeah, is he alright?
Yeah.
Little Nightmares here, Little Nightmares. I still spell nightmare with a K because of the show Nightmare.
Why should you care? For here, nothing is real, and everything must surely be an illusion. Join us again for Nightmare.
Still spelled like that. Anyway, Little Nightmares without a K. It's a cracking wee game here. A wee horror platformer puzzle game developed by Tarsier Studios. Sorry about the spoilers, by the way. It's a bit tough to avoid. And to be honest with you, the puzzles aren't really the best part of this title, because rather than a platform puzzler, I'm choosing to judge it as a horror adventure, because let me tell you this, its cup overfilleth with atmosphere and tension. You enter this bad dreamscape as a scared, hungry wee 9-year-old called Six, because creatives have made it. Actually, isn't it a wee girl from Stranger Things? She called 9. Was she called 9? Aye.
What's it mean? 11. That's your name? 11. Okay, maybe we can call you L, short for 11.
You're probably watching Stranger Things and went, oh, for fuck's sake, right, we need to pick another number and pretend we actually meant it. Actually, see, the world of Stranger Things and Little Nightmares aren't really that far apart, because both have got this constant foreboding, unanswered questions and cracking soundtrack. In fact, while I was playing this, my mother-in-law stayed over and brought her dog, and the wee thing was going absolutely mental in the other room. It's a black Springer Spaniel, by the way, not that you were asking. Anyway, the wee thing's normally fine in its wee travel kennel, but somehow it unhooked the latch and was clawing at the door crying. So add that to your gaming experience. And then, by the way, while we're talking about family, that was my little boy in the intro. That was Rocco there. So what are the chances of me having a wee boy who's got a wee yellow rain jacket exactly the same as the one that features in the game, right? I say I bought it, but obviously Scarlett bought it for him because I'm a bloke. Anyway, I digress. No, do you know what? I'm not going to digress. I'm going to regress into that, because imagine me playing this game. I'm regressing now. Imagine me playing this game that actually looks like my son travelling through a nightmarish, without a K, world of peril, while the mother-in-law's dog, right, the dog-in-law, is scratching and crying at the door, right? Because I think that's exactly what the creatives at Tarsier Studio in Malmo had planned right from the start. I reckon they planned it. Creatives, they planned it. Right, because the concept here is to tap into your childhood fears and make you face them. And that's the perfect setup for a wee problem solver. You're small and vulnerable, scuttling about the shadows like a pest. And if you're caught by any of the big adult monsters, they'll deal with you like vermin.
The monsters are great, an exaggerated and grotesque reflection of the real world, from the blind, long-armed janitor to the obese twin chefs who are preparing some kind of weird, sinister banquet. And that rocking motion there adds to the parallel otherworldliness. And it isn't just a visual thing either as well. The movement actually affects the environment, and 6's movement affects the actual way that the game plays out. Movement, I've got to say, is actually where Little Nightmares sometimes lets itself down. The camera angles are often directionally genius, but the effect this can have on the slightly clunky game mechanics can cause you a couple of problems. Checkpoints as well often can take you a wee bit too far back, but if you are sharp, you do have the chance to complete the puzzles or run the gauntlet at the first time of asking, if you're a quick thinker and you don't let the slightly clunky controls trip you up. It's also quite a short title, only about 4 hours or so of gameplay, but the scenes are long, and there's plenty of story and progression, not to mention twists. Yeah, twists, because you might think all this footage is spoilers, but no, I'm actually showing you next to nothing here. There's consistently new, dark and twisted things to look at in this world, so much so that I was happy to go back and play individual levels again. I wanted to go back, maybe purely because last time I played it I was absolutely shiting myself and rushing through it like a wee fanny. Anyway, I'm recommending this to you. I'm recommending it highly here. Give it a go. It's not even expensive. I think I got it for 15 quid second hand. That's a bargain. Face your fears. Face your fears. Reopen the wounds of your childhood. Give it a go. Just let the dog-in-law out first.
There were gangs back in the day, you know, out in the streets, the Spectrum, the boys, you know, that young team, and then there was a Commodore young team, and it was a nightmare. You'd take a wee Donald down to the dancing, right, with your lumber, and you'd come round the corner, and there you go, there's all the Spectrum boys, all there, know what I mean, all waving about their Kempstons and all that, right, and you'd be like that to the lassie you were with, you'd be like, go and hide up that closer now. The Commodore young team would come down behind you, you know what I mean? And you'd be there, you'd all be talking about, you know, colour clash and all that kind of stuff, you know, shouting Jet Set Willies at each other and all that, you know what I mean? Then you would come together, you know what I mean? And you had to choose, it was tribes, you had to choose your tribe, you know what I mean? The Amstrad, we never had any trouble really with Amstrad lot, because they went to a different school for us. They went to it was a school with teachers that were trained to deal with that kind of way, you know.
Back in the day when my ma and her friends wanted to play the games, it wasn't accepted. They would all have to go to the washrooms and they'd all play Sims together. And they'd all be, oh, washing that man right out of my hair. And they'd be playing Sims, you know, they weren't washing anything.
Moonstone, Spyro the Dragon, and the Chaos Engine. That's my grandma's.
Of course, it's hard for me to talk about, but you know, my missus, she's 84 and she's lost her, you know, she's not got her memories now as it was, and she doesn't remember much, you know, but she's in a home now, and I go up every Tuesday afternoon, take some wee scones up to her and that, you know, and they're all in there, and you know what it's like, they don't remember faces, names, but you stick a wee game on in front of them and they're laughing, you know, and my wee missus, she, you know, sometimes she knows me, you know, sometimes she knows me, but other times need to stick on a wee Dead or Alive or something, and she, you know, the one with the tits bouncing about, and she has a look at that. She likes to go to the big fella that looks like Hulk Hogan, and she'll just smile, she'll just look at that, and she'll say to me, Douglas, look at their tits, they're bouncing all over the place. And that was something we shared.
Führende Männer aus Partei, Staat und Wehrmacht beglückwünschen den Führer vor dem Beginn entscheidender Besprechungen. Reichsführer SS Himmler und Generaloberst Tschörner, der Reichsmarschall, Reichsminister Dr. Goebbels, Major Rehmer, der Kommandeur des Wachbataillons Berlin, der sich bei der schnellen Niederschlagung der staatsfeindlichen Tätigkeit einer Eid und Treu vergessenen Clique ein großes Verdienst erworben hat und vom Führer sofort zum Oberst befördert wurde, nach einem Appell über seinen Soldaten.
Hello, everybody okay? How is everybody in the gaming community? How are we all doing today? We all playing the games? I think it's nice if we all introduce each other, yeah? I'll go first. My name is Conte, Continuity. I come from Italy. I live in London about 5 years or something now. It's quite a while. Where do we all live anyway? I live in London, but where do you live? Exactly where do you live? Hello? Where do you live? You might as well tell me your address. I won't come round or nothing. I won't come round. Maybe I'll come round, but nothing gonna happen if I do come round. Doesn't mean we're gonna have a sexy time or anything. We're just, just friends from the internet community. And I'll come round. I just maybe bring some like cheesy popcorn, and we sit down, and I put my hand on your knee. Nothing gonna happen. It's just a hand on a knee. I heard one of the sexy things I can do for you is maybe pour you a bath of milk or something. A whole bath, and you can see it as one of the nicest things you can do for someone. It doesn't mean nothing gonna happen because you're naked in a bath of milk. Maybe you tell me when your partner is out, when you're a wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you maybe tell me what their shift pattern is, right? And then I come around when they go to work at the night time, and I come around because he's fine, he's Conte. Conte come around, nothing gonna happen. It's just Conte with the big gallons of milk and big popcorn, Nothing happening. It's a normal way for a man to arrive at your door, Anyway, it's just internet community friends. It's not a suspicious thing at all. Where do you keep a key? Is a spare key in your house, but is one you keep outside your house for if you forget key. I cannot get in my house, so you keep a key underneath the plant pot. And I'm not gonna pick it up and use it. If you tell me nothing gonna happen about it, I'm not gonna come in with my cheesy popcorn and loads of milk, more milk than you have ever seen before. You might as well tell me. Nothing gonna happen.
The game is fun.
Hello?
The game is a battle.
Hello?
If it's not fun, why bother?
Is there somebody in this house?
If it's not a battle, where's the fun?
Hello?
It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail. A race against time.
There's somebody in this house.
Fun and battle always locked together.
He's just havering.
But the game is also something else.
Son.
It's a journey, a passport to new worlds, maybe even an odyssey.
Take what you want, son. Don't
look,
hurt us.
a feel,
Please don't hurt us, son.
An exploration.
It's fine. Look,
Close your focus and open your mind.
Don't hurt us.
Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game.
Oh, he's wrecked the fucking house.
It's where your game
For fuck's sake,
can take
he's
you.
wrecked the fucking house.
So let's go.
You're fucking madman. You're a madman.
I'm about to tell you about a hybrid, baby. A hybrid. It's your old pal Rab here, and he's telling you about a genuine hybrid, and I couldn't be happier, man. I feel like the cock of the walk. I feel like the hottest guy in town, because I'm telling you about a thing that isn't a computer game or a board game. It's a bit of both. It's a hybrid, baby. There's a lot of debate about this game. Mansions of Madness. It's an HP Lovecraft game. That's another plus point. I'll tell you how it works. You sit there, you have all your pieces for your board, you have all your wee miniatures, you have all your cards, right? Then you start up an app. You need an app, you need a bit of software, and this bit of software tells you, as you explore the building, where to lay out the rooms, where to set down the clues, and tells you random events that happen as well. When you have conversations with people, it's the app that lets you pick what you want to say to them. Dialogue trees, just like in a point and click game. Am I telling you about a board game, folks? Are you going, hey, what's he doing? Doing a board game in Consolevania? I go, fuck you, man. It's a hybrid. It's a genuine hybrid. And whenever I introduce this game to people, I just sit there all smug as I see them trying to work out exactly what it is they're playing, looking at Jerry and Ryan's wee faces, trying to cope, their wee heads expanding as they get to grips with a thing that's a genuine fucking hybrid, man. A hybrid like that mad monkey thing that was in that drama, a BBC drama about a hybrid years ago that gave me fucking nightmares. I can't remember what it was called, but it was horrible. This is what this is like, except no horrible, amazing instead. The game itself is amazing. There's all these scenarios you can pick, you can buy extra scenarios, and as you play them, there will be surprises round the corner for you, even if you've played the scenario before. There's scenarios that take place out in the streets, there's ones that take place in a big building, there's ones that will move to different areas. It's unbelievable, and it's not a board game or a computer game. I feel so smug. Look at my wee face. Look at my wee face as I talk about this. Look how happy I am. And I just want to tell the world, this is why I'm doing it on this show, because yous are all my pals, right? Yous are all my pals. I want to tell you about Mansions of Madness. Aye, it's more expensive than a computer game. I mean, Ryan's covering 15 quid Steam games, right? And this game's about like 80 quid or something, right? So it's expensive. But man, there's nothing else like it. Did I tell you? It's a genuine hybrid. And I just feel, man, this game just gets me so excited. It gets me so excited because the fact you've got this incredible exploration game with cool combat and cool surprises and everybody's all involved around the table. Oh man, it just makes me want to dance, man. It just makes me want to dance. I kind of feel as if not enough people talk about this thing. I kind of feel like people that don't like board games should be trying this out, you know what I mean? Because it crosses it bridges a gap, it bridges the gap, and then it crosses the bridge upon itself, creating a kind of wormhole through which all these chimera hybrids all start pouring through and all start dancing, man. Everybody dancing, everybody in the world all fucking dancing, because finally we've got something that merges the two worlds of the fucking computer game and the fucking board game, man, and does it with absolute flair and panache. Oh man, you've just got to dance. Look at my wee face, man.
Oh, fucking hell, Chris.
Oh, that's lovely. Here, love. Here, love. You an actor?
Yeah.
You want some work?
Huh?
You want to be in a video game?
What?
A video game.
Yeah? Video game, perhaps?
Oh, fucking hell, Chris.
Come on, love. Come on. Fucking lovely, look at that.
For fucking hell, Chris. Look at that, look at these.
Do you have any ID on you? It's just the video game industry, very big sticklers for you have to be over 18 if you could get your ID out.
I've got my organ donor's card.
Perfect.
Perfect, let me have a look. It's all good, there you go.
Okay. Do you want to get a shot?
Look at that.
Yeah? Want to get a shot of all three of us?
Yep.
Hold up your ID.
There you go.
Lovely.
Look at that, Chris.
Oh, that's beautiful, that is.
Look at these.
Look at that.
You've been doing squats? You've been doing fucking squats? We work with a lot of the big developers, designers in the industry. They're always looking for new voice talent. A little test. Do one of the Mario. The things, the noises. What?
Make a noise.
The PlayStation Mario thing.
Let's go!
Is that right? Is that right?
Do it again.
Let's go!
Could you maybe could you get on all fours? If you could do that again.
Go on.
Let's go!
Lovely. Do you know the wahoo? Do the wahoo.
Can you do the wahoo?
Wahoo!
Look at the camera.
Wahoo!
Nice.
We know a lot of the big developers. We were at the big thing. All the ones we're at.
E3?
And Chris.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to do anything that's not...
No,
love.
No, none of that.
This is
None of that. I won't do Zelda.
Yeah, this is all... Anything that happens in this room's private. Nobody's going to be seeing anything. Now, if you could just unbutton, like, just your shorts. Is that nice cargo shorts? That's it. Fucking hell. That's it. Fucking hell, Chris. Can you do, little Sonic the Hedgehog? He does he moves his fucking hips, like round in a fucking circle. Can you, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Chris.
Okay.
That's it, look at that. Fucking hell, Chris. That's it, could you keep doing that now? We've got a little friend, he's a a graphic artist. He does a motion capture. His name's Pascal. He's gonna come round in a little bit. Fucking hell, Chris, take a look at it. Can you do the Wahoo?
Will I get paid for this one?
Yeah.
Can you do the Wahoo, love?
Woohoo!
Let's see, can you film off
Let's
my
go!
film? Film off my film, Chris. Film off my film.
Let me see.
Let me see, I'll film it off.
Woohoo!
Oh my God.
Let's go!
Fucking hell, look at that. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, lovely. Keep going.
That's it, Chris.
Keep going. Come on, love.
That's it.
Do you want the job?
Can you do the Wahoo?
Do you want the job, love? Yep.
Fucking hell, can you do the Wahoo?
Woohoo!
Nice.
Looking well. Now listen. Oh, just a couple of weeks ago, me poor like a bill went to kick the bucket and he left me in his will. The other night I turned around to see me Auntie Jane. Auntie said, your uncle left you his watch and chain. I put it on, right across the bends. Lord, I looked at dandy as they dangled on my chest. Just to flash it over, big walking around the back. The kids lowering off me and they all began to shout. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a trade. You look at that from your neck to your feet. Dressed in style with a brand new tile and your father's so green tie. I wouldn't give you tapestry at old watch chain. Old iron, old iron.
Hello? It's me now, Conte Continuete. I think we got cut off on the internet community before you could give me your address, you numbskull. What I do is, don't worry, because what I do is, I remember your name, and I put it into Instagram, and I found a picture of you, and you stood outside your house, so I know the address. I'm outside here in the bushes outside your house now, but you're like a numbskull. You forget to leave one of your windows open for me, and I can't climb in, you numbskull. But don't worry, I found the brick that you leave for me, and I tried to knock it against the window. It's double glazing or something. So anyway, I brought some milk. So you let me in. Nothing gonna happen. I'm just creeping around your house at night. Don't worry, nothing gonna happen about it. Don't worry. It's not a problem or something. You just let me in. It's not nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna what? God, nothing gonna happen.